In this video, you will learn about the Workflow Manager, an area of Powergold that lets users know at an instant which schedules have been created, sent to automation, reconciled, or even printed, plus more. By default, the Workflow Manager opens to today's date. Depending on screen resolution, the grid shows 2 weeks before and 2 or more weeks after today's date. Change this by changing the date range on the calendar, or quickly jumping to the last date scheduled. Customize the Workflow Manager by choosing which columns to display. Change the order of the columns with the up and down arrows. Especially in a multi-user environment, the Workflow Manager immediately shows everyone the status of every schedule, right down to the hour of any day. The user-defined status can be crucial in a multi-user environment to attach notations to any days or any hours within days. To add items, open up the user-defined status editor and create as many messages as needed. Assign them by choosing an appropriate date or date range. Also assign them to any hour of a day by viewing hourly detail, highlighting an hour or range of hours, and choosing whichever message needed. When more than one person is in charge of the final schedule, the collective notations and other information that makes up the Workflow Manager lets colleagues know of changes immediately to eliminate work duplication. Create, edit, pre-schedule, finish a schedule, and send to automation directly from the Workflow Manager. As indicated, green shows the action has been completed, while red shows an action has not been performed. Yellow boxes indicate days that are missing a component. For example, on November 27th, 5 hours are missing from reconcile. Investigating further, there is a sporting event from 7 to midnight. On November 28th, 1 hour is missing from the automation file, even though the day has been scheduled. This is not necessarily wrong. Perhaps only certain hours are printed, scheduled, reconciled, or sent to automation. The key is you see what's happening in a continuous workflow. It's easy to quickly change the clock grid and policy grid Powergold will use when creating schedule. Simply click to change the schedule date assignments. Powergold uses all of the rules and restrictions that were set up, collectively known as a policy, every time a schedule is created. In this case, the main policy. However, you may prefer to edit the schedule with a more relaxed set of rules or different policy that will show only the most important violations, if any. Make this optional adjustment by choosing a date range and the policy grid to use for editing. Each workflow is different. The ways in which the Workflow Manager can be customized, set up, and used are endless. Oversee and maintain active control, or simply watch over the scheduling activities as they happen in the Workflow Manager. If you have an idea for a Powergold video, let us know. And thanks for watching.